Merry Christmas, everybody! Woo! Say Merry Christmas, Josh.
Merry Christmas.
Yeah, so if you want to know what Josh is on about, it's because he did that Run for the Q parody and it was awesome and brilliant. So go and check it out. It's on our channel, Dash for the Q Boy. Anyway, back to the point. It's Christmas time. Woo! Jingle, jingle. And Christmas wouldn't be the same without the Doctor Who Christmas special. Now, it's been a while since we've seen him. In fact, it's been last Christmas since the last time we saw him. And Doctor Who was all sad because he'd completed the cycle of River Song. But this year, we're going for a bit of a different approach. Now, with popular culture, of course, we're in the midst of superhero craziness, and now Doctor Who has jumped on the bandwagon in the form of the Ghost. Now, what the Ghost is a little boy who Doctor Who visited, and somehow this boy mistaken like dwarf star matter as a tablet to make him feel better because he had a cold, so he swallowed it and the dwarf star matter bonded with him, and cut a long story short, he became the superhero called the Ghost. Now, this little boy was obsessed with superheroes anyway, so typically he's got his sunglasses and he takes his glasses off and puts on his mask and becomes the Ghost. Anyway, we're now in the present day New York, and the Doctor is there and he's discovered an alien race of brains that basically want to replace all the major powers on planet Earth to basically colonise the planet. Great storyline, it's a well-used storyline, it's been used over and over again, and I was kind of fearing the fact that this would turn out just to be a really, really bad episode. But the funny thing is, it was a great episode of Doctor Who. I loved it. It was great. I mean, it ticks all the boxes in the superheroes. You know, you've got the Lois Lane character, you've got the Ghost's Clark Kent, who isn't a reporter, he's actually a nanny to the Lois Lane character. So, apparently he's been obsessed with her anyway since he was a kid. But I liked it, and I liked the fact that it was done particularly well. I mean, the photography was brilliant. I mean, it's even got a very dramatic superhero kind of theme tune to it, which I really, really liked. It almost as if Danny Elfman had done the soundtrack. Now, what this does for me, really, it kind of cemented Peter Capaldi a bit, because we haven't seen him for a long time, and the last season of Peter Capaldi that we've seen was a bit up and down in places. I mean, there were some great episodes, don't get me wrong, but half the season was pretty terrible. So it was nice to see a well-rounded, well-structured, well-scripted, kind of... There wasn't a lot of nonsense involved in this episode either, which I really, really liked. It was kind of dot-to-dot TV show making at its best, and for that I'm really, really glad, and it makes me look forward to this coming year, 2017's Doctor Who. So bring it on. Now, I mean, when it comes down to kind of Christmas specials with Doctor Who, I was just saying to Josh just after we watched it, is that this is probably the best one since the Michael Gambon, Matt Smith Scrooge episode, you know, with gorgeous Catherine Jenkins in it. You know, because the past one or two have been pretty lame. I've not really been in kind of... I haven't appreciated those episodes, put it that way. They all seemed a bit lazy, but I suppose that was in the midst of kind of this tidal wave of Doctor Who fandom, and obviously it started to whittle down again when Capaldi took over. So with this, once again, I'm really, really glad that we got to see a really good episode of Doctor Who. It had good special effects, the enemies were believable. I mean, there was a stupid bit where one of the aliens kind of opens his brain and he's got a gun in there. I mean, why don't you just holster it? So for the sake of being sinister, he kept his gun inside his head, which was probably the only kind of silly bit in the entire episode, because it didn't really serve a purpose for me. Now, what we do see by the end of this episode is that these aliens haven't gone anywhere, regardless of the fact that the Doctor and the Ghost had defeated them and stopped their plan. We know that these creatures are still on Earth. So because of that, I'm kind of happy, and maybe this enemy will come back in a later episode. So yeah, anyway, like I said, I really enjoyed it. Josh seemed to enjoy it. I'm sorry it's a bit late, but we were too busy playing computer games last night, because obviously it was Christmas Day. And I'm looking forward to 2017's Doctor Who. So bring it on. Bring on 2017. I hope you all have a good new year, and always a pleasure, never a chore, and click subscribe if you want to see more. Peace out, and we'll see you in 2017. Yay! Merry Christmas, everyone.